Western Conference playoffs. The Miami Heat, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the New York Knicks. Round one of the NBA playoffs continues.
Round one of the East rolls on. So here's Miami's starting group. Mitchell is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Wiggins. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Knicks, Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the two-guard position. Take a look at New York. Well, they started off with a Game 1 win. Now they need to get another one here to keep the home court advantage.
And even with that win in Game 1, they can't take their foot off the proverbial pedal, right? As good as they were last game, they'll need to be better tonight to avoid a letdown.
Shots good by Hero.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Brunson the pass to Hart. To the middle. Here's Towns. That shot, no good. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Powell with it. Hart covering. And here is Mitchell. Back to Powell. Hero on the wing. 5 on the clock. Down low. Here's Wiggins. It's rebounded by Towns.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Adebayo with the screen on Bridges. Hero the bounce pass. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Brunson with it. Shakes him. Rebound by Mitchell. Here's Hero. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Hero's got his second basket of the night.
Well, this is where Hero can really hurt you. You can't let him shake free in transition.
Powell with the steal. Over in the corner, Hero. Mitchell outside. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. It's good from long range.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Pass to Hart. Powell with the steal. The finish. And the dunk by Powell.
For a vet like Powell, they know you have to cash in transition.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 6-point game. Left side, Towns. And he makes that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Brunson. That one misses. Great D that time from Adebayo. Anunoby sends it back.
And Anunoby takes pride in this. Blocks like that can really help build momentum.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. Screen by Hart. Releases. Bridges misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Adebayo. Some solid defense from Hart.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Towns. Anunoby kicks to Towns. New York, no good that time either. The Heat leading by 4 to the inside. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Towns finds Hart. Anunoby against Hero. Towns sets the pick for Hart. It's stolen by Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Anunoby. And Adebayo throws it down.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Knicks trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Both teams will make substitutions. Diawara, the pass to Robinson. Brunson. Great defense at time from Hakeem. Here's Hero. And he gets the bucket. Hero's got 6.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Brunson kicks to Shannon. Pass to Robinson. 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson. And another shot. It's deflected.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The Knicks making a switch here. Porty's checked in. Some nice passing by New York here. Jaquez with the steal. Powell, no one around him, bangs home the trifecta. Powell's got his second basket of the night.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Shamet to end the run. And Ware pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Powell finds Wiggins. Wiggins sets a screen for Powell. 6 feet out. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Powell. Powell's got 3 assists tonight. Robinson a screen on Powell. And finished off by Robinson.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Powell dishes to Wiggins. Pass to Hakeem. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Miami shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Well, he's just an old-school kind of player. The footwork and patience Jaquez Jr. possesses is unique.
McBride sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And so it's the Miami Heat out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
We've got Miles McBride. Robinson is out there with Towns. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Shamet in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Pass to Robinson. And it's blocked. One-on-one fast break. Larson with the bucket.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 19. Shamet the pass to McBride. Robinson kicks to Towns. Pass to Shamet. Clarkson on the wing. The three. Kept alive by New York. Here's McBride. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Here's Jonas. He has yet to score. Here's Ware, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Clarkson taking his time here. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, this is Clarkson's role. He looks to score in a multitude of ways.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Heat making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Inside, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Knicks trail by 17. McBride passes to Robinson. Here's Towns. Over Adebayo. The fadeaway J off the mark.
Fading away. He makes that shot harder than it needs to be.
Jaquez right side. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. McBride finds Clarkson in the corner. Shamet with it. Robinson a screen on Jaquez. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got his second basket of the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Jaquez. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
What a take from Jaquez Jr. When he sees lanes open up, he doesn't think twice about attacking.
Here's Clarkson, and it's Miami with the rebound. Ware's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Oh my. I mean, that nearly brought the backboard down with that slam.
Well, don't you think, Ray, that's always a possibility when he's the one to finish?
No doubt.
Well, that's what poor defense will get you. They deserve to get dunked on there.
And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got 6 points.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Jaquez the pass to Adebayo. Towns with the defensive effort. Knicks trail by 17. Now Shamet. Still without a basket. Towns the screen. And it's Shamet missing. The Heat have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Jaquez left side. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Well, night in and night out, Jaquez loves to attack the middle of that defense.
New York moving the ball around. And it's Clarkson that time on the assist by Robinson. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Hart, he's checked in for Karl-Anthony Towns. OG Anunoby comes in for Landry Shamet. Bridges, he's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 17-point game. Here's Hart. And they pick up 2. He's got 5.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Jaquez with the screen on Bridges. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Yeah, he's crafty in the 2-man game. Hero getting the space he needs.
Anunoby, good.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Here's the screen. Hero passes to Ware. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Well, he's more than just a shooter. Hero can run offense, a solid ball handling option.
Here's Brunson. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Jaquez sets a screen for Powell. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
The Heat shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. Knicks trail by 18. To the paint. And the dunk by Robinson.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
Ware passes to Powell. Back to Ware. And that one is stuffed right through.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Jaime Jaquez. Powell against Hart. Bridges outside. No good from outside.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, how about the physicality of Adebayo? He is tough to handle that close to the basket.
Here's Anunoby. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his fourth assist in this one. Here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, you got to love Hero's versatility. In addition to his scoring prowess, he's a very solid distributor.
Brunson scanning the floor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Davion Mitchell.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
And stolen by Anunoby. Bridges dishes to Robinson. Great D that time from Adebayo.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. And Hero drops them both. 5 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will return possession. Brunson fires from way outside. What a performance for Jaime Jaquez. He has been the story for Miami. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm here with Coach Spoelstra. Coach, where's your team getting its confidence and energy from in that first half?
Yeah, we're getting a lot of it off our defensive stops, and then once we got into a rhythm, then started to just make some tough ones, which, sometimes happens when you see the ball go in.
Defense set the tone, though. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Just moving the ball, you can confuse and frustrate a defense.
Yeah, so many of their points have come off assists, executing at a very high level. And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series. In good position in the series, but not so much tonight. Guys, what are you seeing?
Yeah, I think they took their foot off the gas just a little bit. Feeling confident, but you got to keep working.
Yeah, you need to have that killer instinct. When you got a team down, that's when you got to put them away.
Get them out of there. Thank you for being with us. Now,
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. You look at Jaime Jaquez, what a contribution.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Well, the lights are bright in this matchup, and he's had no problem playing up to the moment.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Mitchell is out there with Hero. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. And that one's good. Brunson.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Powell outside. Back to Hero. Wiggins, a screen on Bridges. Hero passes to Wiggins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And being the aggressor there and getting rewarded for it. Love watching Wiggins get inside and draw the call.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Wiggins.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Bridges outside. Powell against Hart. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. Miami grabs the miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Brunson outside. Hart with the screen for Brunson. And the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
To the inside. Takes it off the glass. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Hero on the wing. Adebayo with a screen on Bridges. Shot's good by Hero.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Inside, here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
With enthusiasm, Anunoby punishing the D for giving him that opening.
Wiggins left side. Back to Powell. Wiggins, a screen on Anunoby. Powell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one goes on Anunoby. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, we've seen Norman Powell be a starter. Average 20 for a season. He's also been a 6th.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
We've got Anunoby. Hart is out there with Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Yeah, what a fantastic game for Jaquez. With all the little things he adds, big scoring nights are a huge bonus. Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Here's Jovic. Misses the jumper.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
Well, when your big can contribute from the line like Towns, you got to like your chances.
New York shooting at 51%. Really solid. Brunson with it. Now defended by Adebayo. And it's Brunson missing.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
And for a shooter like Hero, that floater is a key shot. You can use it against teams who overplay that three-point line.
And Anunoby slams it in.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Adebayo with a screen on Anunoby. Down low and stolen by Anunoby. Towns for three. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Jaime Jaquez.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Falling into a 2-game hole would have been a disaster, and he knew it. He's done everything in his power to get momentum back on their side in this series. Good on the bucket.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for Miami.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this win has really got to feel fantastic, guys. It evens up the series now at 1 game apiece.
Yeah, I mean, it's a whole new series now, but best of 5, if you will. You never want to lose 2 to start this thing off, but right now they've got something to be happy about going into Game 3.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Tyler Hero.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And so it's New York with it. Anunoby has the open look. They get it back. New York moving the ball around. Yep, that one goes in there.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Powell outside. This one for 3. Bucket's good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Look forward to seeing you next time.
Tyler, we know you are never shy. What gives you that confidence to let it fly when the pressure is on?
I like taking the big shot. My teammates, my coaches, they all trust me, put me in the right spots, and sometimes I make a couple big shots here and there.
Well, you give them a reason to trust as well. Congratulations.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Well, that'll do it for now.